WZR Radio starts now. You can join us in the live chat room at WZROnline.com/chat or call into the show at 518-712-3070.
I'm coming up for air so I can check myself again and I stand proven to the man but sheltered confidence returned.
Now, here are your hosts, Matt Boone and Ryan Clark.
How's it going, everybody, and welcome to a special Thursday night edition of WZR Radio, March 25th, 2010. It is our annual pre-WrestleMania special. Matty Boone.
Oh, yeah.
Crack-a-lackin', my man.
I'm just sitting here ready to talk a little WrestleMania. Do you feel it yet? You've been saying all along it doesn't feel like WrestleMania fever to you yet. Is your temperature up? What do we got?
I think tomorrow, man. I'll tell you what, today, you can clearly see that today things started to get popping. You know what I mean? You had the WrestleMania art thing that they did last night and the Access stuff. Most of it takes place tomorrow and Saturday, but there's some stuff going on today. And I think, it really starts to get busy. And one other note is traffic is not so good.
I told you it wouldn't be, man. It always sucks until right when the pay-per-view hits. And then from then on, like the next 3 days or so, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. It's always Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, you know what I mean, where you have WrestleMania Sunday, you have Raw Monday, and then you have SmackDown tapings on Tuesday. But it just, I don't know, man, it gets real busy, and it always, like you said, man, it always picks up on Sunday, and then, Jesus, man, the next 2 days after that is just brutal. But, the next couple days, like I said, tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday, traffic is usually pretty low on the weekends anyway, but I put the notice up on the websites, and basically there's just going to be a ton of news. I've got 4 different people that are in Phoenix, Glendale, and are emailing me. One of them is on Twitter, so I bookmarked his Twitter account. I guess it's going to be posting, photos and stuff like that. So basically, I have permission to take those photos and to take that news and put it up on the website and get what I can out of it. So got a lot of coverage, and you get reports from all the Access festivities and all that stuff.
Festivities?
Festivities. It's going to get busy, my man. Especially tomorrow and Saturday, and then Sunday, of course. And today it started, especially this afternoon. We had some news, rumors, and all that stuff. So we're gonna be here. We're gonna talk. Basically, what we're gonna do. We're only gonna be here for an hour tonight, only from 8 to 9 Eastern Time. Special Thursday night show. We're gonna talk. What's that?
Oh shucks, we're only gonna be here an hour.
Yeah, right. Screw you.
Damn it, man.
Well, we can go 3 hours.
No.
So what we're going to do is, for about the first 15 minutes or so, we're going to talk news and rumors. There's been some pretty big stuff that broke in the last few days, so we're going to run that down. And then we're going to talk WrestleMania for the remainder of the show, probably about a half an hour, 45 minutes, run down the entire card, give our predictions, and we'll go from there, man. We'll see what's up, Yeah,
it's a big one, man. I'm looking forward to this year's show.
Yeah, it's...
I just hate that there's a UFC the night before, because I got to, go into UFC mode and switch gears immediately and get, post-UFC, pre-WrestleMania mode, at the same time going on.
Hey,
it's not fun.
Listen to this, my man. All right, tomorrow's Friday, so we started out, tomorrow night we have, on Showtime, we have a Strikeforce Challenger show.
Yeah, that's nothing, though.
I know, that's nothing, but it's still MMA,
Yeah.
I watch that sort of stuff. And a lot of times those fights...
Is there any boxing tomorrow?
Not tomorrow. Listen, man, all right, Friday we've got the Strikeforce Challenger. Saturday, we obviously have UFC 111, and I'm going to let you talk about that, too, because Thiago Alves...
Yeah, what a mess, man. That pisses me off, dude.
Yeah, that was the fight you said on Tuesday that we were looking forward to the most.
The very most, yeah. John Fitch versus Thiago Alves, the top 2 or 3 ranked welterweights right under GSP. We're going to fight each other, and,
right.
that was going to be a great fight. It's actually a rematch from a fight they had before Alves kind of got really good. Right. And I was definitely dying to see that fight more than any on the card. That was like the one guaranteeing me buying the pay-per-view.
Right.
Instead of like getting a stream or something. But
right.
now that that's off, and I guess the replacement's Ben Saunders versus John Fitch. Thiago Alves had a brain tumor down on his CAT scan, so they had to take him off the fight, and he might be retired and the whole deal. But yeah, I don't know. That sucks, man, because I was really dying for that fight. That was going to be a great one.
So UFC 111 on Saturday night, and then over on HBO, free HBO, we've got Eric Morales, who is in a fight.
Eric Morales? I thought he retired.
No, he's fighting this weekend on Saturday night. Yeah, so he's going to be over on HBO, and then on Showtime, we've got the Super 6 tournament, which starts back up. So basically,
what are the fights?
You've got who is it? Arthur Abraham versus I know Arthur
Andre
Abraham.
Durrell?
Andre Durrell, that's what it is. It's Arthur Abraham versus Andre Durrell, and the other one, I'm not going to be able to give you. It's not
Frotch and somebody, I would think.
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure what the fight is, but Jesus, man, on Saturday night we've got the Strikeforce Challenge. Yeah, Strikeforce Challengers on Friday, and then Saturday you've got boxing versus UFC, head to head, which is crazy. And then Sunday you've got WrestleMania 26. Monday you've got Raw. Tuesday you've got SmackDown, NXT.
You got Impact on Monday too. Yeah, there's a crazy amount of shit coming up. You got to get ready, man. Put your seatbelt on, roll the sleeves up.
Well, that's the only thing that's not going on Monday and Tuesday is Impact, because you've got a taped show that they already taped from last week. You know what I mean? So we don't have any tapings this week. So that's the only light at the end of the tunnel, if you will, you know what I mean, on Monday and Tuesday. So
that was one of the stories that came out was about Impact. It was exactly what we just talked about too, like word for word.
Dude, on Tuesday we had said, and I've said all along. 2 days ago, yeah, I've said all along, and I think you have too.
Oh, of course. Since day one, I said 8 to 10. I don't know why they're going direct. I mean, that's wrong. Especially leading to WrestleMania, it's just the wrong time. It's the wrong time slot. Everything's wrong about it.
You know, see, I didn't think it was the wrong time because wrestling fans. Well, you would think, but then again, Raw came out with a 3.2 on Monday, so it's like, you know what I mean. But you would think this time of the year, wrestling fans know WrestleMania is going on, so they're going to tune in, and the wrestling fan base is going to be up. So you would hope that ratings would be up, but that is.
Yeah, but you know you're going against grade A shit every week from WWE because it's their best foot forward. So why go against their best foot forward direct 9 to 11? I mean, that's just it's a no-win situation. I mean, you're not going to win anyway, but you're not going to get much growth. I mean, we're talking about 0.9, 0.8. We're justifying it like it's, you know, it's just the beginning, and when it's not wrestling, blah, 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 blah. But how about the fact that before they even switched all this, though, they were doing 1.2 on Thursday night regularly, like it was nothing. And now we're accepting 0.8 on Monday live. It's like, no, that's bad.
Yeah, dude. I mean, let's just hope that here's the deal. This week is obviously taped, and they're going head-to-head again this Monday night, and it's the post-WrestleMania Raw. So basically, we already know, unless you're completely dumb or stupid, we already know that the Impact rating is likely going to tank this week, maybe a 0.7, 0.8. So hopefully they can get a 0.8, maybe a 0.9 at best. It's not going to get 1.0. It's not going to rise. You wouldn't think, you know.
I would think 0.7 probably.
Probably a 0.7, right? The night
they haven't had a clear 0.9 yet. They've rounded up. So.
Yeah, it's done like a 0.86, 0.84, or something like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, we know the TNA Impact is likely going to do a shit rating on this Monday night. The following week, the next live TNA Impact show, they're going to go 8 to 10. Which is, like Boone said, that's what we've been saying all along.
Well, we said, not the night after WrestleMania, because no matter what you do, you're losing that. But if you wait a week or two after that, and then, you know, you're putting on good shows every week, which they are, switch it to 8 to 10, you get the early hour jump. You know, WrestleMania fever's dead at that point. It's 2 weeks out. So that's the perfect time to do it, and that's exactly when they're doing it. So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what that number does. And they got to get some kind of big thing. They got to promote something big for that show, too.
Right, and you are exactly right. That is the time to do it. 2 weeks after WrestleMania, you do the 8 to 10 Eastern time. Here's the problem with that, and 2 weeks after WrestleMania, we've got the NCAA tournament. Which
That's right. Shit.
It's ongoing right now. By the way, well, we're in the Sweet 16. We've got some games on right now on CBS. My boys at Syracuse not looking too good tonight, my man. Before we came on the air here, they were getting shitted on by Butler, so not good. And then we've got Kentucky playing later, so my bracket was already fucked a long time ago. I actually had Kansas versus Kentucky as my final two.
Damn.
And Kansas